Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Rick Dancer. This is Jesse, last name.
Perfect. Quinn?
Jesse Quinn. We're at the HIV Alliance in Eugene. And how long have you guys been around? Do you know?
We started in 1994, so we've been around for almost 25 years. This is actually our 25th year.
That is so funny. I remember covering this so much on the news, but so much has changed, and I don't know. I mean, when I talk to Jesse on the phone, I'm like, I really don't know what you do anymore. There's a huge fundraiser coming up on Saturday. Sean over at the Pearl Day Spa is the most amazing guy, and he's our client. He's sponsoring the show. So if you guys tag two people and get your name in the comment section, we're going to draw for a $75 gift card to the Pearl Day Spa. Now, if that's not enough to make you watch, I don't know what is. Because if you've never had a massage at Sean's place, you haven't experienced life. But they're having the event at the Pearl Day Spa. And so tell me first, let's get with the event first, and then I want to get into some nitty gritty stuff with you.
Perfect.
So the event is Saturday.
It's this Saturday from 6 to 9. The event's going to include a silent auction, raffle drawings, live entertainment. They're going to have beer and wine as well as catered food. All the proceeds are coming back to HIV Alliance. The Pearl Day Spa has graciously offered to host the event, and so we're out here to promote it today.
So it's only $20, right?
Yes, it's $20. You can purchase tickets online through the Pearl Day Spa's website, or you can buy the tickets at the door.
And you guys, so you're going to help a program. Yeah. Okay, wait till you hear what they do. So I've been kind of amazed. I've been here for a little while, kind of finding out from Jesse what's going on. I think that'll hold it. Yeah, that'll stay there. We're fine. So tell me, the money that's raised here, a lot of it goes into education, where you can go teach our kids and us safe sex practices, because we think we know what they are, but we really, some of us probably don't.
Yeah, so I was going to say our education program is really awesome. It operates in the 13 counties that we help serve. We're going into high schools, we're working with colleges, we're letting folks know about HIV 101, Hep C 101, telling folks know how to prevent spreading of the disease themselves, as well as just additional information that you're typically not taught in these spaces.
And because you have grant money that helps pay for the actual services you do, which are profound, because like same-sex couples can come in and be tested to know where they stand, so that they're in, so you have security in your relationship and safety.
Oh yeah, so testing is across the board. So we test folks of all sorts of sexual orientations, attractions, etc. With testing, we have some high-risk categories that we're always looking to reach out towards, and those are men who have sex with men, individuals who inject drugs, partners of individuals living with HIV, partners of any of those categories listed previously. But we're telling folks, come in, get tested, know your status. If an individual knows that they're HIV positive, they're less likely to transmit the virus itself. So we encourage folks who are in high-risk categories, come in and get tested every 3 to 6 months.
So if somebody finds out, Jesse, I'm going to have you move up just a little bit, just so I get you, and get over this way. Yeah, I want them to see it there. Now we have the same size head. Mine is large. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like unusually large. So tell me, like, if a and excuse me if I stumble, because if I say something wrong, I've told Jesse to please correct me, because I want to make sure that I'm saying things not offensive to people. But so if somebody's in a same-sex relationship or a man-man relationship and they have HIV, there's still things that can be done.
Oh, completely.
Right.
Yeah, so you can have mixed status relationships with today's medications. So I think we talked earlier about PrEP, which is pre-exposure prophylaxis. This is a daily medication that individuals can take, which reduces their acquisition of HIV. I often compare it to birth control.
Right, I like that.
But
I thought it was interesting.
HIV. So adherence is the biggest portion of this medication, making sure that folks are taking it daily. We have PrEP coordinators on site throughout our offices that help connect folks to this medication. We even do a PrEP clinic on Thursdays here in-house, which is a one-stop shop. So people will come in, they'll meet with our nurses, they'll have their blood work done, and they'll be prescribed.
So is HIV on the rise? Is it stabilized? Is it where is it?
Yeah, so HIV is still prevalent within our community. It's something that we really encourage folks to make sure that they know their status around. It is a treatable disease, but it still is within the community. It's transmitting. The biggest issue around HIV currently is individuals knowing their status. That's why it's so important for people to get tested regularly, to come in and make sure that they know whether they're HIV positive or negative.
So these are people that are, if it's, you know how we're all kind of like that. If I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you don't know, you could infect somebody that you're just having
Correct.
a casual relationship
Oh,
with.
yeah.
And is it true that like STDs among all populations are on the regular
Yes.
STDs I've heard
it's-
are on the rise among straight, gay,
Correct.
all populations like that.
Yeah, and that's why testing is so important. So here in Lane County, we've seen an uptick in the amount of chlamydia, syphilis,
Yeah.
gonorrhea, and the county is encouraging folks to get tested across the board. So if you're at risk with any of your sexual activity, make sure that you come in and get tested to know your status, whether that's for HIV, Hep C, STIs in general.
And it's free here.
We offer free testing for HIV, Hep C, as well as STIs.
And you guys are located, you're right off of City View, off of West 11th in the old Holt International building, just right across from Rain. And easy to get to. And you know what I liked when I walked in the lobby is it's not embarrassing. It's not like a, you know what I mean? We have to get over this stuff.
We
because
try to make it a comfortable space for folks to come in because it can be an awkward process to, get tested. And we try to make it as quick, as private, as affordable as possible. So once again, those services are free, and we always try to promote, in various circles to come in, utilize our services. It won't cost you a dime.
So again, you guys, on Saturday from 6 to 9 at the Pearl Day Spa, there's an event, fundraiser. Actually, it's a fundraiser that's going to raise funds because it's $20, and Sean puts on he just redid the whole place, the Pearl Day Spa. It's beautiful. You're going to get to have food, and if I know Sean, it's going to be really nice, over-the-top food and drink and all kinds of stuff. And you'll be mingling with people that you can get information from about these different things and just having a good time. So that's on Saturday. That's why we're doing this. I want to talk about your needle program because I know for some people, I'll admit, when I walked in, I'm thinking, why do you give needles to drug people that use drugs? And also, you guys, this really cool, I think this is cool, this little vial right there. See that stuff? That is a lifesaver. So I don't know where to start, Jesse. You kind of take the lead on that, but there's so much stuff in here that...
Okay, well, let's get started.
Okay, you go.
So with our syringe exchange service, we offer it in the community. We do 5 days a week. And so individuals utilizing this program, they come in and give us their used syringes. We take their used syringes, we then dispose of them.
So they're not in parks.
They're not in
laying
parks.
around our streets.
People are encouraged to bring them back to the syringe. It's a 1-to-1 exchange.
So then you give them a new syringe, so they're protected.
We provide them with a new syringe, which reduces the risk with transmitting, any sort of bloodborne pathogen, whether that's HIV, Hep C. These viruses can live outside of the body, and they can live for prolonged periods of time. That's why it's important for, harm reduction to use new equipment whenever injecting. So we take the used syringes, we go to Peace Health, we have them incinerated, removed from our community. We also have drop boxes across our service areas. These drop boxes are in parks, they're with local businesses, and we go around once a month to gather these used syringes for destruction.
So when you're giving out the other syringes, so this is making it so that you can't change people.
No.
They have to want to change, and so you're just providing them with something that's going to at least prevent the spread, hopefully be better, more preventative of the spread, and keep them safer while they're in this place in their life.
Well, we acknowledge that certain behaviors exist in our community, and we want to provide them with the resources to make better educated decisions for themselves. So by going to a syringe exchange, they can receive harm reduction information. We have flyers and pamphlets available at all of our sites that talk about how to safely inject, how to dispose of syringes, local recovery groups, meeting times and locations, and often we'll have medical providers on site to assist these individuals with some of their more immediate health concerns. This reduces folks having to utilize the emergency room.
Right.
And if we can, work with them on site and
create a relationship, then their chances of getting better are better.
Correct.
So now tell them the exciting thing. You were telling me how many syringes, how many possible lives you've actually saved.
Yes. So we were talking earlier about overdose reversal medication by the name of naloxone/Narcan. So this is a medication that we distribute. We've given out over 7,000 doses to the areas we serve across the 13 counties.
And what does this do? Like, this is amazing, guys. Listen to this.
Yeah, so this medication, when an individual is overdosing, you administer it and it reverses the effects of an overdose immediately. So when a person is overdosing, their central nervous system is shutting down. This medication blocks the receptors for opioids and sends them into, brings them back to life, so to speak. So we've given out 7,000 doses and we've had over 736 reported reversed overdoses.
So those are 700 and some people. At least a good portion of them probably would have died.
Correct. And every time I see a reported reversed overdose, I think that's a life that was saved through this program. And this medication is affordable. Problem is, we have a difficult time finding funding for it. And that's why fundraisers like this are so important to the mission we do here as an agency.
So what do you, I know you've only been here a few months.
Yeah.
But what do you love about what you get to do with this organization for you?
Yeah. I think working with the clients. So going out to a syringe exchange, seeing the lives that we're impacting, having folks come in, getting tested, know their status, or even those who are enrolled with our medical case management and care coordination. You can really see a noticeable change in their lives. Sometimes we're the one stable thing that they're able to hold on to, and you can really see their appreciation and gratitude in every service that we deliver.
So you guys, again, it's the HIV Alliance. Been around for 25 years. And a fundraiser on Saturday, the Pearl Day Spa, $20 to get in from 6 to 9. You will have a wonderful time. It's not going to be tons of pitching, but there's a silent auction. They'll just tell you a little bit about what they do. It's not a dinner.
Yeah. I was going to say it's very casual.
And nobody's going to slap you over the head.
Yeah.
This is like just really casual. And Sean, again, at the Pearl Day Spa, and Lily are working their behinds off. That's why they're not here.
We truly appreciate all of their support. Get to know the Pearl Day Spa and the different services they have in-house. I tell you, walking through their building yesterday, I was already, signing up for a massage there on the spot.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, and that's kind of what, you guys know this if you watch us. We're really big on our clients. The people who sponsor us, we want you, if you like the content we're providing, then go get services from these people because they're doing the same things you like in this community. And I love what you guys do because I think it challenges people too. You know, and if you're somebody who's in a relationship or you're in a different category, a high risk category group, put your mind at ease and come get tested. Why play Russian roulette?
I was going to say, don't even hesitate.
And it's downstairs. I was at the, you can walk in. Nobody's going to be staring at you and acting like something's weird. This is part of a process of the world we live in, and being responsible, for your life and also feeling comfortable with who you are. So, I think it's great. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, my man?
I was going to say, if you have any questions, don't hesitate in asking. You can find my contact information online at hivalliance.org. We also have our testing hours and sites listed as well.
All right. So if you, I'm thank you. I'm glad Sean does this kind of stuff because I just learned a ton of stuff, and I know I run into a lot of people on the streets, and I had a guy one day come up and he said I'm on heroin, and I didn't know what to do. I just talked to him for a little bit and I didn't know what to do, and now I have a better reference to places I can send him. So, all right, you guys, so get there on Saturday. You will have fun. Tell Lily and Sean you saw it here and have fun with that. Also tag 2 people in the comment section, and you'll be eligible to win a $75 gift card to the Pearl Day Spa. So you can get a pedicure or a manicure. If you've never had have you ever? Well, they waxed me once. That was not fun.
Yeah, haven't tried that.
I did it because Sean was tricking me, and he said, you have to come in, we're going to wax you. So they waxed my back, and it didn't hurt, but it was like not my favorite thing. But they also did the mud. Sometimes you got to go they put mud all over your body, and oh God. Anyway, it's good. All right. Thanks, you guys. Have a good day. We'll be back tonight at 5:30. We're going to be in Coburg. Music in the Park night with the Blue Valley Bistro. We're going to show you their digs. They're almost ready to move in, so we're going to take you on a little tour of that. And then tomorrow night, big party in downtown Eugene at the 5th Street Public Market. They're closing down the streets, bands everywhere. It's going to be a big deal. So, and then Saturday night, I already planned that for you. So,
cool.
What more could you guys need? I've planned their whole life for them.
Good. I was going to say, thank
Jesse,
goodness they
thanks,
have
man.
you.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. All right, see you guys later.
Take
Share
care,
it on
y'all.
your page, please.